Hey all, and welcome back to another Illustrator training. It's been a long time. I believe this is Illustrator training number 4. Not too sure, kind of forgot. It's been a long time since I made a video, and I'm gonna try to keep these videos going. Well, it's a basic Illustrator training video on kind of logo design. I'm gonna teach you how to kind of take points and edit them and choose objects to edit them however you need them to be, like this nice looking cue here. Let's see if I can get a better looking cue. Not seeing nothing here I could use. I'll work with this. This is actually the point of the video. Let me just go to type, and you can actually create outlines. This will turn your type object into points, and this is the way you pretty much edit the points. What I'm doing is selecting the points, and I'm going to scale them in to kind of make my cue look a little bit more interesting. A nice way to edit a font that you think that's not to your liking. Try to move some points around in here. But yeah, all of those fonts that I actually had that you saw when I opened the fonts, I have quite a few of them. Actually, on my blog is actually a site called 1001freefonts.com. You can actually go to my blog, digitalmagicians.blogspot.com. There's a link right in the blog. A lot of nice stuff for free, absolutely free. You do not have to pay for it. I do have some paid for items on the blog, but that blog is entirely free. Everything's there. All the training is free. Pretty much everything. Now, I used a knife tool. Actually, just hold down on where you see the eraser. Just hold right click on the eraser, and it actually opens up all the objects inside each item. All of the ones in the tool palette that you see with a little arrow on the lower right hand side have hidden menus inside. If you actually hold down on them, you can get to them. And the knife tool actually split points. You can actually cut right into your line and pretty much add points or edit it. And I'm gonna be cutting this one too, and using a pen tool to kind of add right to the point. Oh, that didn't work out. Actually, I'm gonna have to delete this line. Yeah, usually when you choose a font, it has a little secondary line inside it, so you have to delete that first before you can add to it. Yeah, that point already has a bend to it. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of straight click it. You can actually add that bend if you like. If you want that little slant in it, you just have to add another point, or pretty much edit that point you were on so it don't have the anchor on it. And if you actually hold down shift while you actually click into a point, even while you're moving the pen somewhere else, as you can see, it actually stays straight, and you don't have to kind of figure out where the straight line is. I'm kind of making an angle here. What I do like about Illustrator CS5, you do see the little guidelines. Whenever you meet an anchor point, it keeps it lined up, so you don't have to figure that out. Type in some more text here. There's a little cheesy logo I'm creating just to try to give you an idea of how to edit some fonts and add little stuff to it to make it look, a little appealing. And remember, if you're actually creating logos or pretty much any design in Illustrator, especially out of fonts, remember to create outlines, because if you actually move this logo from computer to computer, if somebody don't have the fonts, your logos will change. It'll be missing a font. If you outline it, it's just basic vector lines, and of course it won't change. And I'm pretty much holding down shift and using the white arrow to select points. The white arrow is a point by point selector. It actually selects each individual point, while the black arrow pretty much selects entire objects. And with the white arrow, I'm pretty much selecting each point. You can drag over it some points, and you can see I can pretty much hold down shift and move it. Holding down shift while you're dragging keeps everything pretty much uniform. It moves it in a straight line, as opposed to if you didn't hold down shift, it'll kind of move all over the place. I've been kind of neglecting my blog for a little while. Kind of got into a lot of the 3D. I'm still in training with the 3D. And those of you who have been following my blog, I'm kind of saving up for the Wacom Cintiq. The 24 HD is really nice, but of course I cannot afford that. So I'm going to try to go with the older model, the 21 UX, I believe it is. I can make some really nice videos with that. Check out some fonts, kind of change this up a little bit. I'll kind of keep it normal. Now, like I said, this is a quick logo. Now, I mean, if you put a little bit of time into your logo, it's kind of better to always sketch out what you want your logo to look like and then import that into Illustrator and then create it. From that, this is kind of something I'm just fooling around with Illustrator just to give you an idea of how to mess with points. Now, like I said, I'm going to outline this text. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. If you go to fonts, the type tool, the type outline, and just go to outlines, then from the scroll menu. Now we're messing around with a little bit of gradients here. This is actually the gradient control tool, and this is the gradient edit tool right in your toolbar. It gives you a little line that this is a CS5 that lets you edit the gradient right on the screen, like right on your work area. So like unlike before where you had to edit it in its own little toolbox, this one lets you edit it right on the actual work area. Took a little time to get used to this one, but now I like this one a whole lot better. Now you do still have the option of selecting the gradient control, which I'm going to show you here, to kind of drag and create the gradient stroke from whatever angle you want to create it from. And that kind of gives you a little example of how some of the gradient look. But that gives you a really nice idea of how to create a basic logo. Nothing too popular there, but yeah, if you want to actually see a lot of other videos that I got on training on a lot of stuff, Photoshop, Maya, I'm going to be putting up a lot of videos. Just visit the blog. I'm going to type it up here. Of course, it's digitalmagicians.blogspot.com. Here it is here. And thanks for watching.